Another piece of software I can't live without is called Audacity. I know we had an opportunity to mention it a few weeks back, but I thought I would do so again. It is my firm belief, and I really truly mean this, is that sooner or later somebody at work is going to look at you and say, you know something about something. You are the best employee we have that's going to be able to teach other employees about something it is that you do. The best way to be able to do that now is with video. It's with audio, right? Multimedia stuff. It's not just you putting together a document that says do this, do this, do this. The best way to be able to do that is with something small and cheap like Audacity. It's free. This is what the input looks like, or not the input. This is what the application looks like. And I'll tell you, it looks scary, but it's not that scary. Here's the things that I would change, and just to show you kind of a little bit about how Audacity works. Over here on the left-hand side, core audio, that's going to be something you never have to change, probably. If I had a big recording station in front of me and my audio was being piped in through a bunch of different devices, we would change that. But here in my office studio down in my gloriously cold basement, I don't have to change that because I don't have anything. Built-in microphones are fine in a pinch, but if you really want it to sound good, you'll want a better microphone. This one here is my Yeti blue microphone. It is like the standard that all podcasters seem to use for stuff. I bought it for $70 on Black Friday. I think that's a hell of a price. We'll do a little microphone thing here next. But honestly, just don't use your built-in microphone. If you got a pair of headphones with your phone, those are going to have a built-in microphone that are miles better than the ones that come with, a desktop or a laptop, whatever. I should mention here, I'm again on my Mac because this is where I can do the better recording. But if you were on a Windows PC, which most of you undoubtedly are, Audacity is the exact same price, free. And it's exactly the same on your Windows PC. So first and foremost, again, don't use the built-in microphone if you can. Use anything else. I have right here in my hands that you cannot see, I have my ancient by now iPhone earbuds, the ones that came with an iPhone 7, I believe. And this is something I could just plug in and boom, I get better sounding audio. Audio is really the most important part here, aside from your subject matter expertise. I can do stereo or mono recording. Stereo is if I was to move from side to side around my microphone, but it's actually not set up that way. I do mono recording, so that way it sounds like full blast in your heads if you're listening via microphone or headphones, or it just comes out in stereo over the speakers in your device. Built-in output, this is if I had headphones plugged in. I actually just unplugged them. Right now I've got a very large set of recording studio headphones over me, and that's where the core audio comes through. But if I was to plug in another set of earphones to my Blue Yeti, I can actually do that, but I don't have to. The next things you have to know, right here, the jolly red candy-like button is record. So if I go ahead and click that, it's going to go ahead and record. You can see there's a flat line here. The reason that that's happening now is because I'm actually using the microphone to record this, the thing that you're listening to. And Audacity does not have the availability to use it. But if I was talking in here, you would see it's called a waveform. You would see lines up and down, and that would be, the waveform of me talking. When I'm done, I just hit stop. I can then scroll back and forth around in here. And again, I know this is not satisfying looking. I know it's just a flat line here. But unfortunately, it's the best we can do because I'm recording at the same time. You can click any place. And if you just hit the space bar, it's going to start playing from right there. Let's say you've identified that this whole region is just garbage. You can highlight that, hit delete, and boom, instantaneously it goes away. It's a really easy and fast way to put together a podcast. It's a really easy and fast way to put together a recording that you can use in a training. You can do voiceover for a video. You can do voiceover for a PowerPoint presentation. This works really, really, really well. When you're done, you would just come up to File and say Export. One note, if you save the project, it's going to be in Audacity format. I actually suggest you do two things. I suggest you save the project so that you have it later on if you need to do any edits, and then you do an export. If you do an export, I don't do MP3. I actually come through here and export audio. We'll give that a moment to go. I would put it in CIS102. I've got Windows 10. I would never ever call it Untitled. This would be Audacity Demo. And I would pick, it's down here. I would pick something high quality. AIFF is high quality that most things can open. MP3 files are not fantastic. They just don't sound very good. Here it is, M4A. This is the one I would pick. This is going to be super high quality audio. 100 kilobits per second is exactly where you want it to be. In that range anyway is fine. And this is how I would save it, because this is going to be high quality audio that you can edit later on if you really choose to. But M4A is the way to go. This is how I save all of my podcast that I do for you guys. So there you go. You can put in things like artist name, track title. So I would put Wolf Teach Tech here. Album title, I would say CIS102, something. And just say save. This way, if I upload this to YouTube, it's already got track info on there, so it's searchable. Audacity looks scary. I'll admit to you, the first time I came in to use Audacity, I was like, no, I'm going to go use something else like GarageBand, or I'm going to use anything else, because this interface looks like it's from the 90s. It just doesn't look like it's super capable. But I'll tell you honestly, this is super, super capable. If you listen to like a middle of the road podcast someplace, something that's quasi-professional, this is probably how they did it. Audacity works that well. So Audacity is another piece of software that I cannot live without.